What it is, what it do, it's your boy Lil Fred the Great, and welcome to the Social Junkie Network.
I'm him. In real life, I've been him. I ain't just wake up and say I'm him. This shit was in my mom and dad. That was hurting him. And had me. Shit.
Today I'm talking with LoudPack Larry, the founder of LoudLifeAppearl and Plastic Official. So take a seat, wrap something, and tap in as I dive into his inspiration behind LoudLifeAppearl and Plastic Official and how he's shaping the local fashion scene. If you think Milwaukee is just about breweries and sports, think again. Today we seeing the city through fashion.
This Milwaukee, nigga.
So just a quick question. If you think about Milwaukee, they think we just breweries and sports and cheese and shit. What is Milwaukee known for outside of that?
For me, slick talking, pimping, niggas is getting money. Niggas period. A lot of people don't even think black people or even live in Milwaukee. They think, like you said, they think it's all white motherfuckers, beer, cheese, cows, and farms, Green Bay Packers, and beer and all that shit.
All that bullshit.
Yeah, all the shit we don't fuck with.
So when people think of Milwaukee style, what comes to mind? And does that influence your brands?
Keeping it 100, you from here, so you know Milwaukee really like a melting pot.
Yeah.
We really ain't got no style as far as fashion. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say I wouldn't think of Milwaukee, but a lot of my inspiration come from elsewhere. I would probably guess that's why people gravitate to it so much, because it ain't like some shit you never seen before.
So give me a quick story about your favorite moments in Milwaukee.
Man, just growing up, being in traffic, going to the teen clubs, the school dances, the lock-ins.
The Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah, the Boys and Girls Club joints, man. Just really having fun and being outside, man. Like a lot of people had a time outside fucked up. They just really literally just be outdoors. Like we really was outside.
We was outside,
kids.
yeah.
We ain't had no phones. We ain't had no motherfucking computers. We was outside really making it happen. You had to really be outside making moves to have friends and to know motherfuckers.
You're right about that. So when people ask you, what do you do?
As far as what?
Like with clothing, like somebody like, what you do for a living?
Man, I just tell them I'm a fashion designer.
Do that fuck them up though?
Yeah, fuck them up a lot of the times because they be expecting me to say other things. They be thinking I'm a rapper and shit. I fuck with the music too, but man, I'm heart and passionate with the fashion.
I say that to say because you always had that shit on since I know you.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
I thought, well, you be putting some shit together that some people wouldn't even think of put together. Where you be finding that shit at?
Man, bro. I can't even say a specific place, bro. It's like I just literally am constantly student of fashion. Like, so on my downtime when you might see me out in the club, you might think I'm texting a female or something. I'm looking at clothes, I'm looking at fashion week, I'm looking at the newest shit about to drop. Shit, when I see shit I like, I order it to go pick it up and put it up for later. And when it's time to get dressed, I play dressers. I put this together with this and try that. I like to buy pieces though.
Yeah.
The people that fuck with the fashion, they know what I mean when I say you gotta buy pieces. Shit that make a statement, you know what I'm saying, when you wear it, the other things, you know what I mean?
Because I seen you pull out like a Green Bay Packer hat and then like some dookies I ain't never seen in the store.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it matched, like, color for color. Like, how you pull that
A
out?
lot of that shit be like, it be time consuming, because like the Green Bay Packer hat, that motherfucker was for Super Bowl 31.
Yeah.
Back
That was
then,
a throwback.
A starter joint. So
Yeah.
like, you gotta collect. I be collecting a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Holding on to it. Then, like I said, when it's time to put it on, you can, pick and choose and, mix and match.
So what's the origin story? What inspired you to start the clothing line?
Basically what you just said, people like you telling me complimenting my style, telling me they like the shit I got on, and you know, just people inspired by my fashion sense. So, you know, I figured it would only make sense to try to monetize off of it.
Why Milwaukee?
Cause this is my home, and you gotta start at home.
That was the perfect one.
And shit, like, and keeping it 100, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you gotta, you know, you gotta have something too. So like, basically, like, when you asked the question before, like, what's our style? Like, I can honestly say I'm one of the people, if not one of the first people that's molding our style fashion-wise. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that. So was there a moment when you realized this is it? I'm starting my own brand. Like when you first started with Loud Life.
I first realized it when, excuse me, I first started off, before I had the full line, I would just get custom shit made for myself, and Mayfair had like a booth where you get shit embroidered and get t-shirts done.
Yeah.
I would just fuck around with the word Loud Life and hashtags and shit, put it on my shirts and put it on my hats. And people started asking me where I get it from and is that my clothing line and when it's coming out. So I'm like, shit, let's do it. It only made sense.
Yeah. Enough people keep asking you about it.
Hell yeah.
So what was your first design?
Shit, my first design. My first like actual Loud Life design that I got like manufactured.
Yeah.
It was a jogging suit. It was a zip-up jogging suit. It just had my flagship logo, which is this logo right here. Flagship logo going across the front, going across the front of the pants.
And it was hard to get one of them though too. When you dropped that, you sold out in like a day.
Yeah, like, yeah, man, like for real, I'm really the king of the joggies around this motherfucker, man. It wasn't no dope joggies until I stepped in the game. I mean, you can go get some Nike shit and, you know, the regular, you know what I mean, the normal shit, but as far as putting that flavor on it, I never brought that shit.
So, what was the challenges? Any challenges you faced at first?
I had some challenges just like everybody else do. I would say the biggest one for me was really finding out what people like, something that I could keep selling and like I say, monetize off of and still satisfy the consumer.
Okay.
But that's what a lot of people get it fucked up. A lot of people want to start a clothing line and anybody can print something on a shirt or print your logo and your name, but if you ain't making shit that people want to wear, they're not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
That stopped me from buying a lot of shit that people make that I know that I support and love and fuck with. Cause I really am into fashion, I really fuck with clothes. I don't wanna just buy your shit and hang it up or give it to a chick or, you know what I mean, some shit like that. I wanna really wear it. So if I don't like it, I'm not gonna buy it. And that's no disrespect to a motherfucker. This is how hard I go. You know what I'm saying?
You just really into fashion.
Yeah, like, but that's you though. If you go in the store, if you didn't like them shoes, you wouldn't buy them, would you?
Nope.
Okay, there you go. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you gotta make shit that people like, that they wanna buy if this the business you're trying to be into.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to start a little something now too. I'm dragging my feet
and I
with
constantly study that, bro. You have to figure out an audience that you're trying to target, and you gotta flood their ass with that shit.
And then, like, what's the turnaround? No, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. What's the turnaround time on the plastic shirts?
Plastic shirts.
Cause I see you in the club, then in the morning you had brand new shirts.
It depends, bro, because with the plastic shit, I'm hands-on. I'm doing this shit by hand, so it could be one day, it could be 5 days. It just depends on who I'm dealing with, what we talking about, and you know how bad you want it. But that's that's another difference for me. I really can make clothes and do shit with my hands. If my manufacturer failed today, if that tariff shit took over, I could still make money off clothes right here today, like I'm doing right now, because I know how to make that shit by hand.
Okay. How would you describe your brand in 3 words?
That's easy. Lifestyle, the brand, the bag.
Lifestyle, the brand, the bag.
Yes, sir.
Are there any local artists, musicians, or cultural vibes that help shape some of the like your drops? I asked that from your post the other day about the trappers, the fly trappers.
So like I say, yeah, I be in tune with my people. I've been in tune with the streets. Like I say, a lot of times I want to drop a bunch of dope shit that I think is dope, but at the end of the day, everybody ain't outgoing with fashion as I am. So with that being said, I gotta keep that aesthetic kind of like what people like wearing around here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they like some quick, throw on two-piece set, match some shoes while they trapping, while they working, while they exercising, making runs, and you know. So that's what I keep them with. I keep them with a fly jockey. I just have to keep thinking of ways to reinvent a new jockey for them to wear because that's what they love to wear in Milwaukee. I don't give a fuck if it's below 0 outside or 80 degrees, somebody gonna have on a jockey.
Yeah.
And that's when they see me, that's all they asking for. Like, I be having to push the t-shirts and shit and all the other shit, but it work out, but when they come, they looking for the jockeys. So.
Because the joggy is one fit, but you can do it multiple ways. I can wear the whole joggy.
Yeah.
Then one day I can just wear the sweats and the tee.
Absolutely.
Another time I throw on some jeans, throw on the hoodie. Yeah, you can do a lot with that one. So, you had any favorite designs?
Favorite design? Nah, not yet. I try not to get locked in on any design because then I'll fuck around and get comfortable and feel like I made it. So I just kind of like to keep creating. Let the people decide their favorite.
Ain't no pieces people want you to bring back?
Yes, a lot of shit people want me to bring back, but that's another thing about my brand. I try to keep it exclusive for my consumers so that everybody don't have on the same shit.
Yeah.
Try to keep the colors different, the designs different. So for instance, I'm just dropped this. When I do another drop, it won't be like this. This will never come back out. It won't be this color. It won't be these same stones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to keep it different. And I drop in limited quantities so that, again, people can have a sense of exclusiveness when they're dealing with the brand.
You ain't got to worry about going out looking like somebody.
Exactly. And I offer a custom service too. That did really well where people get a 3-color option. They get to choose whether their hoodie is a zip up or a pullover. They get their name across the hood, any color they want to match, shoes or whatever they want to do. And it worked out good.
Oh, I got to do that with a social junkie one. I'm gonna get with you on that one.
Yeah.
So, what's been the biggest challenge in building the clothing line here in Milwaukee?
Another big challenge for me would be just getting it to where I'm constantly making money every day off this, even when I'm asleep. That's been the biggest challenge for me, because I know it's possible.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't really be having the challenges a lot of other people have. By the grace of God, the city do fuck with me on the clothing shit, and I appreciate that for that. But that's my biggest challenge, just trying to figure out how I can every day make money off this shit, or make a certain amount, because I do make money every day, but just a certain quota every day, if not more, to where I can really do some shit.
That segue into the next question. Do you sell mostly locally, online, or both?
Both.
And how you go about connecting with the customers in the city and outside the city?
Through Instagram, Facebook. I put my number out there. Like, I treat this shit like the trap. Like, last night I was just in the club, so like 10 joggies. Like, I'm pulling up, I'm giving motherfuckers my number, all type of shit. Like, for real.
So, you got any lessons learned from networking and being out like that, do's and don'ts?
I got a bunch of those.
Just give us one or two.
Don't. Well, I ain't gonna say don't. I'm just gonna give a few tips when doing the clothes shit. First, starting out, just know this. You're gonna have to give out more shit than you sell because you're a new brand. You're introducing some new shit to an audience of people, and at the end of the day, they can go to the store and buy what they've been buying. You know what I'm saying? So just know that you're gonna give away more shit than you sell. Some people are gonna buy it to support, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's dope. But to promote and to get your shit out there further, you wanna give it to people. You wanna give it to the who's who's. You wanna have people post it on their site. You wanna have people post it on their platforms and social media and whatnot.
So, how do you see your brand giving back and shaping the fashion culture of Milwaukee?
How do I see it shaping the culture of Milwaukee? Right now, Milwaukee, the spotlight is on Milwaukee, and a lot of higher ups is looking at it. So I feel like with me doing what I'm doing here, we at least get a chance for the world to see, you know what I mean, how we really get down, like the type of shit we like to wear, the type of styles we like to rock, and how we dress when we go to the club, how we dress when we go to a formal event, and the whole nine. And I'm happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, because Milwaukee known for switching it up.
Yeah, like I said, it's a melting pot. It ain't like really people from all walks of life here. People got all different type of mindsets, ideas, and shit that they collaborate and put together when it comes to dressing.
So you had any local partnerships or collaborations, or anybody that once it was over, you was like, that was a good run right there. That's a good look for both of us.
All my runs that I had in all the local stores here. Playmakers, 4-4 exclusive, Icon, Bouchard's. Yeah, like those was all good partnerships that I had and that I still have and still fuck with them people to this day. They really pushed the brand forward and separated me from a lot of other things.
Was it hard getting in there, getting in them stones? Because I know they know you from being in there.
Nah, so I can't lie, bro. It wasn't hard for me because they know me for that.
Yeah.
And when somebody know you for something, it's kind of easier to fuck with you. All I really had to do was have my business in order because I wanted to be treated like they treat any other brand that come in there. I don't do consignment. Like when I come in there, I come with my line sheets. They place their order. They give half. After the order come, they pay the other half of the check. Now they got their merchandise that they got to sell and do price points or however they want to do it, just like any other brand.
Oh, okay. They showed you love on that one.
Yeah,
but it's you. It's just your energy and what you get known for.
Everybody can't say the same thing, but I ain't finna sit here and lie and tell you that I had to go through some shit that I didn't go through.
Yeah.
But it's plenty of shit that I had to go through to get to that point, bro. Like this is my blood, sweat, and tears. This is all I do. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go through plenty shit to even get to the point to people even fuck with me on that level. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it may seem like I'm doing some shit in 5 minutes or busting a move overnight, but boy, it took me damn near 10 years, 20 years to learn how to do this shit overnight and to do this shit in the flick of a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it kind of, you know what I mean?
Because shout out, may rest in peace to the homie OG Tweezy.
Man, rest in peace, my brother, man.
You came out with them shirts the next day. I said, he ain't go to sleep.
Man, if you know Tweezy, man, you know Tweezy talk a lot of shit, man. I swear to God. He always used to say little crazy shit. And one day we was chopping it up, me and him and the guys, and he was saying some shit along the lines of, man, when I die, better not be no motherfucker crying. Y'all better have the biggest motherfucking party. Y'all better sell t-shirts. Y'all better sell everything. He said, Loud, you better have the coldest motherfucking shirts and go crazy. And I did exactly what I know he would have wanted me to do.
That's Tweezy.
Yeah.
Especially you better sell something, get some money. That's
no
Tweezy.
Bullshit. But I ain't do it disrespectfully though. I ain't like post it and say like I'm selling Tweezy shirts. I just let people come to me and place their custom orders, and I just went all out and did extra shit that I knew that he would have liked for me to do, and you know, put my all into that shit.
You're right, because I ain't see it like it was a drop. I started seeing people with the shirt on.
When I do some shit like that, we gonna have the kids involved, and they gonna get some money off of it, and you know, the whole night we gonna do it the right way.
Okay.
The shit show.
Is the smoke shop still open? His son got it?
Yeah, shout out Young Juan. He taking over it now and shit.
That's good, that's good. So, what's one piece in your collection that everyone needs to see, and why?
I'm gonna say these Loud Life tour tour set joggies. And I say that because these are ones that I keep bringing back in different variations, keep selling out every time. So not only does Milwaukee already fucking with it, but the rest of the world need to get hip.
And if someone was visiting from Milwaukee for the first time, where should they go to feel the city's creative vibe?
That's a good question. On some creative shit, I would say down by like Brady Street. I like Brady Street over there, or on the Lower East Side. It's a lot of cultural, diverse shit over there that you know, give you a lot of ideas and they inspire you on a whole other level for creators. I ain't talking about on no club and shit.
I just seen somebody, they took like some photos of something like the art gallery. I ain't know some of the art in there was that slick.
Yeah, we got a lot, man. We got a lot of nice ass art galleries. We got one of the coldest art galleries.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know it was that
Milwaukee
slick.
Art Museum.
Yeah, the art
dope.
museum.
Yeah, we got some shit here. People just gotta explore it, man. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta just step outside the box.
And then with your sense of style, you Loud, you ever thought about opening your own flagship, brick and mortar?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it might be something coming in the future real soon. I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, but actually, I could have been did a store, but I'm all about saving money. I really ain't about the look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do a lot of shit for a look and for a post and for Instagram and be backed up on bills and that shit be closed. I figure I turn my phone into the store and I turn my car into the brick and mortar and pull up. You know what I'm saying?
You your own DoorDash.
Yeah, I ain't paying no overhead. I don't gotta keep no motherfucking lights on. I ain't got nobody busting my motherfucking windows, trying to break in and steal clothes. I ain't gotta put no cameras up, none of that. And people fucking with me, so it's like, it only makes sense. But I get what you're saying though,
Yeah.
and like I say, I'm working on some shit like that. But right now and how it's been going, it's like, it worked better like this, trust me.
Oh, cause what's the one place that ain't really got a store that the girls shop at? Fashion Nova or something? Ain't they only online?
It's a lot of, so basically, what I'm trying to work on now is basically like some warehouse type shit. It still ain't gonna be no store, it's just a hub to where all my shit come from and where you get sent from and design and everything like that.
What name you gonna go with? Loud Life? Loud Pack?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to merge both plastic and Loud Life together.
So where the name Loud Pack come from?
Loud Pack came from, that's crazy, you brought up Tweezy. Tweezy did a song called Poppin' Rose. He had a bunch of Milwaukee artists on there. And on the verse, I just said it. What I said, I think I said Loud Pack Larry, cause she fucking with my nose. Shit, from there it just stuck. I was always talking about the weed and all I ever fuck with was the weed. And
Yeah.
Larry is my real name, so once I said that bar and shit, it kind of just stuck. People just started calling me that.
When you gonna get your own strand?
I had my own strand 2 times.
I brought that up because I remember you posted it about a year or so ago.
Yeah. But I'm actually in the works on some new shit. Shout out my nigga Ben Dale. He's opened up a dispensary down on the east side called High Flowers. Me and him about to do a collab on some strands. Then I got some other shit and some works too, but I ain't gonna say too much about that. I don't wanna just talk too much, man, because when you do that shit, don't happen. But I got a lot of shit in the works, bro.
Yeah. So I just seen dude, what is called High Flower?
High Flowers.
They just recently opened?
Yeah, he had a soft opening. I don't think he had his grand opening yet. He had a
Okay.
soft opening for friends and family to come check out, you know, the space and what they had to offer.
Cause I seen M-Town, Myron.
Yeah.
Myron was up in there.
Yeah, we was all down there.
So give me one fun or surprising fact about your brand that nobody would expect.
So I can think about that. Surprising fact that nobody would expect.
And this how you know he didn't cheat. I sent him the questions before I even got
I
here.
actually, to be perfectly honest, I purposely didn't look at none of the questions because I wanted it to be organic.
I purposely don't send them until I'm on my way.
Yeah, like I just looked at the the first shit you sent, like the first thing you said,
Yeah.
like then I got out of it. I didn't want to see it. I wanted to be organic. But a fun fact about my brand that y'all didn't know.
Inspirations, anything like that? The little buddy, his son.
Man, my inspiration, my kids for sure, both of my sons, but I really get this shit from my mama. Like, if y'all didn't know that, I get all this, like, creative shit, or whatever they call it, from my mom. My mom is a crafter. I actually made my first piece of clothing that I sold to somebody, playing in my mama paints and sewing shit that she had, her washing machines and shit. But yeah, shout out to moms.
Oh, so you started young with this.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro, my whole life, bro. That's why this shit was kind of an easy transition when I actually started a line. People was already fucking with me getting custom shit. So once I figured out how to, in my mind, I was calling it working smarter and not harder. Like, I'm not gonna keep doing all this shit by hand. I can just design shit and get it made through the manufacturer.
So
Once I figured that game out, it was over.
Was it hard to find a reliable vendor for your materials?
Again, no. I was blessed. Shout out KB, Playmaker. That's one of the friends of the family. And not a friend of the family, that's a family member. He was the first person actually I knew in Milwaukee that had a clothing line called Ghetto Celebrity back when Cuckoo Cow was having his run.
Yep.
And I always paid attention to that from a shorty, because like I said, I've always been in the fashion. I've always paid attention to that, like, damn, somebody from Milwaukee really, you know what I mean? And he kind of let it die down, and I know he still had the plugs, you know what I'm saying? So I always used to nitpick with him and, man, what's up, bro? Show me this shit, woo. And I finally got him to, you know, come through, and he blessed me with the manufacturer, and shit, it's been up ever since.
Cause it seemed like that's the hard part for me right now. Cause
I
I'm
don't
just
even deal with the same one no more, but it's like, he definitely started me off and gave me the game on how to deal with him, how to contact him, how to communicate, how to get shit done, what to do, what to expect, what to accept, what not to accept. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely gave me my start on that shit.
because I'm trying to do an athletic clothing line, and a couple of them vendors from overseas, they done got me.
And what's crazy is, he gave a gift to keep on giving. Now I'm able to bless. Now I can show you some shit, and, you know what I mean? And help you find a vendor or give you some pointers, because I've been fucking with it for so long.
So are
And he
they
gave me that blessing.
America, overseas?
I have America and overseas.
Okay. Which one would you say is more reliable?
More reliable right now, I would say overseas. America is cool, but it costs more, for sure.
Yeah.
And then that fuck with your overhead and your profit margin. Who getting in it for that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So outside of those that you just dropped, any other special drops or anything coming up soon?
The full plastic line is dropping soon, man. I know I've been flooding y'all with the custom shirts and shit. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. I know y'all been going crazy, but I'm finna drop the full line and really just show y'all what my mind been on, what my ideas been like, and just put it to the forefront for real.
So how you come up with that line, that idea, and that name?
I needed something that, okay, so basically Loud Life kind of puts you in a box, because it's basically a weed clothing line. I just made it fresh to where people would want to wear it. If you notice, you never seen nobody wearing weed leaves on their fucking clothes or want to even be associated with it. Even with me doing the brand, people still was like, I don't smoke weed, so I don't wanna. But it's dope though.
Yeah.
I buy it for somebody else, and kind of got tired of that. And I know I'm bigger and I'm better than that, because my red juices is flowing all the fucking time. So I needed something that puts me outside the box, and really I can display my really creative ability with fashion, and something that people wouldn't be biased to and anybody could fuck with and like it just because it was dope, not because they smoke weed, not because they don't smoke weed, not because they know it's part of my name or I got anything to do with it. I was just brainstorming. I had to figure out, the next best thing, because fashion is a revolving door. It's always some new shit coming in and certain shit coming back. You gotta be hit with this shit. You gotta be in tune. You gotta be a student. I said it before, I'm a student of this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm steady wrecking my brain, trying to come up with different shit that separate me from just the smoking weed shit. And I came up with plastic. I was, where was I at? I was somewhere and I think I seen like a plastic recycle sign. And the word just like stuck out to me. And anytime I see words or phrases or shit that like stick out to me, I write them down on my phone. If I think like it sound like a slick clothing line. And how I be measuring if it sound like a slick clothing line, I try to say it in a sentence, like I'm finna get this plastic shirt, or I'm finna, she got a new plastic drop, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if it sound like some shit that just flow, then something I give it a chance. And while I was going through my process, I went back to my phone and I had a list of shit that I had wrote down that was sounding catchy. And I was just playing with shit, and plastic stuck out to me on the list, so I ran with plastic. When I went to the creating the logo process, that shit just came to me, and I was just like, shit, that's what we're going with.
And then they simple standout logos. Like you ain't do too much.
Yeah, less is more.
Yeah.
And I noticed a lot of people, so you got your flashy, your gaudy people that want to be flamboyant and what have you. And then you got your people that just want to be nice, clean cut, have on some nice shit, nice expensive quality shit, you know what I mean? They want to do too much. That's the mass majority of fashion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to be under the you don't, what I call it, the you don't even know it act. You know what I'm saying? So,
you don't even know it act.
right. Motherfucker gotta ask you.
And then looking around too, you a collector of a lot of shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm a big kid at heart, bro. I'm really, like, to sum it up, like, I'm an 80s baby, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got a chance to see shit, everything, and we still seeing shit, man.
And we
like,
still seeing shit.
Yeah.
I wish they gave them some of the shit back that we saw though.
Yeah.
They
like,
get these little cats something to do.
Damn, man. Like I said, damn, man, they don't go outside. I seen a post one time, and it had it was a picture of a mom. It said like 1993 at the top, and it said 2025 at the bottom. On the 1993 picture, it had the mama pulling her son by an ear with a belt, walking him in the house, and damn near the son was going down. 2025 picture had the mama trying to kick the boy out the motherfucking house in the middle of the day, and that shit stood out to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, these kids, bro, they don't even go outside, they don't interact, they fuck with this and the TV and tablets all day. They don't know what it's like to not have shit, electricity sometimes. Motherfucking electronics.
You ever tried to take a phone from a kid?
What? I don't even, that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole
bro.
nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
So let everybody know where they can find what you got dropping right now, what's for sale right now, everything you got going on.
Catch me on Instagram. My main page is LoudLifeAppearl, or LoudLifeAppearl on Instagram, or Plastic Official on Instagram. But my main hub page, LoudLifeAppearl, everything gets shot out from there. So if you want to figure out what's going on quick, fast, and in a hurry, type in the LoudLifeAppearl on Instagram. All the drops, all the upcoming drops, all the photo shoots, all the content, and then it gets shot to the other two separate photo line pages.
Who you use for your photography to shoot your lines? Same person or you switch up?
Everybody in Milwaukee. Go out, Drewski Exposure. Shout out my boy Randalla. Flick Game Crazy. Steve White. Crazy Baby. Orange. You name them, I fucked with them. Like literally.
You just gave me a whole list of people I gotta tap in with too.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today. Thank everybody for listening.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Support the movement. It's Milwaukee, Loud Pack Larry, Social Junkie Network.
Do that.
We gonna catch him again. We gonna get him in the studio. I had to pull up on him to get this one out the way.
Oh yeah.
We gonna get him in the
Next time I come
studio.
to the studio, man. I'm gonna come bearing gifts, man. I'm gonna come with some new shit, especially for y'all, man. We gonna make it a party.
And we gonna lay it out like we did last time. Just some shit happened and I hit it. But we gonna do it right before your next drop, like we was supposed to do the other one.
For sure.
All right, good looking, my boy.